In the lightweight division at UFC Abu Dhabi. Best division in the UFC, right? You got Jai Herbert taking on Rolando Bedoya. This division is always tough to make predictions, but let's get into this fight. Herbert 12-5, Bedoya 14-3. Herbert is 2 inches taller at 6'1". He's 36. Bedoya just 27 years old. Interesting. Big age difference, 9 years. Herbert has a 3-inch reach advantage. Both guys stand right-handed. Bedoya right now is much more active, 8.7 significant strikes per minute to 2.7 for Herbert. Now, of course, Herbert has a lot more fights inside the UFC. Takedown advantage, on paper, it looks like no takedown advantage, as neither guy has really gone for many takedowns. Now, Herbert, 57% takedown defense. He's lost back-to-back fights against Faris Ziam and Ludovic Klein, both by decision. He did beat Kyle Nelson, lost to Ilia Topuria by second round TKO, that makes sense, and beat Kama Worthy. So and actually the Ludovic Klein fight was a draw. So he's 2-1 in his last 5, but winless in the previous 2. Now, Bedoya hasn't really had to defend takedowns or landed, right? He's just straight striking. He lost to Song Keenan, right? People are still scratching their heads on this one because Bedoya landed 112 significant strikes to 75, and then against Chaos Williams, he landed 149 to 130 for Williams and lost both of those fights, even though he's heavily outstriking his opponents. So things got to go his way. Eventually, when you look at Herbert, Herbert isn't landing nearly as many significant strikes. So I'm going to take a chance on this one and say, hey, you know, even though Bedoya is the underdog, this guy comes out and lands over 100 significant strikes every time he fights. Maybe it's his style or, you know, things like that. Maybe he's just touching his opponent and not landing the big punches or strikes. That's why he's not getting decisions, but he's certainly coming to the party, and I like that. So I'm going to ride with Bedoya here, the dog, to get the win by decision this time. You know, if you're landing 100+ significant strikes and outstriking your opponent, you're losing, just throw more. And that's what Bedoya is going to do. Throw everything at Jai Herbert, and he'll get the win by decision, in my opinion. To move to 15-3 here. Lightweight division, UFC, Abu Dhabi.